I do believe in fate. I've never played for a draw in my life. You can't always come in shouting and screaming. That doesn't work. No one likes to get criticized. But in the football dressing room, it's necessary that you point out your players' mistakes. I do it right after the game. I don't wait until Monday. I do it, and it's finished. I'm on to the next match. There is no point in criticizing a player forever. The best leaders tend to be missionaries rather than mercenaries. If you take the aggression out of the player, he is not himself. So, you have to accept that there is a certain flaw that is counterbalanced by all the great things he can do. I don't like losing. If my parents were still alive, they would be very proud. They gave me a good start in life. The values that have driven me, and the confidence to believe in myself. Sometimes in football, you have to hold your hand up and say, they are better than us. There is no room for criticism on the training field, for a player. And for any human being, there is nothing better than hearing, "Well done." Those are the two best words ever invented in sports. You don't need to use superlatives. I like to tell different stories and use my imagination. But generally, it is about our expectations, their belief in themselves, and their trust in each other. Only true champions come out and show their worth after defeat, and I expect us to do that. In the long run, principles are just more important than expediency. If I were running a company, I would always want to listen to the thoughts of its most talented youngsters, because they are the people most in touch with the realities of today and the prospects for tomorrow. There's a reason that God gave us 2 ears, 2 eyes, and 1 mouth. It's so you can listen and watch twice as much as you talk. Best of all, listening costs you nothing. For me, drive means a combination of a willingness to work hard, emotional fortitude, enormous powers of concentration, and a refusal to admit defeat. Very often our victories were squeaked out in the last few minutes, after we had drained the life from our opponents. Games, like a life, are all about waiting for chance, and then pouncing on them. I always felt that our triumphs were an expression of the consistent application of discipline. Once you bid farewell to discipline, you say goodbye to success. You learn more from defeats than you do from victories. As you get older and more experienced, you start to think about how you allocate time. Don't lie, don't steal, and always be early. Watching others, listening to their advice, and reading about people are 3 of the best things I ever did. One mark of a leader is his willingness to share information. The very best footballers were competing against themselves to become as good as they could be. I never allowed my personal feelings about a particular player to cloud my judgment about what was best for the team. You don't get the best out of people by hitting them with an iron rod. You do so by gaining their respect, getting them accustomed to triumphs, and convincing them that they are capable of improving their performance. As a leader, you don't need to be loved, though it is useful on occasion to be feared. But most of all, you need to be respected.